Hello, Flosstube. This is Natalia, and this is my channel, Official Mermaids Cove, where I share my cross-stitching hobby and other crafty stuff. This video is going to be a weekly update for what I worked on the past week. I did participate in 24 hours of cross-stitch, so I'll be showing you what I worked on for that. I will go through my works in progress that I worked on, and then I'll go through some things that came in the mail, and I'll do shoutouts. So I have been getting a little bit more progress on my Snowman. This is a gold collection Petites kit by Dimensions, Midnight Snowman. I'm working on this as a part of the All the Kits April Sal, hashtag All the Kits April on Instagram. This is being put on by Blushing Pink Stitches. I still have a needle in here, but so this is where my snowman is. I finished all of the cross stitch with the full cross with the specialty threads. It was here in the snowman's body some, and in the star. And then I had done all the half stitching, you'd already seen that, to frame it so I could see where the borders of the pattern were. And then I did some more. I'm starting to do the blended colors. So like this is a blended color that's in the squirrel's tail. If you look at the picture there. And then there's a blended blue color here. Like it kind of is around the star. It kind of outlines some of the shading and the snow and the snowman. So I still have a bit of that to do here and around the snowman and the face and kind of around the buttons. And then I'll try to, so I'm trying to work on like all of the blended colors first. And then I'll just have the single color full cross to do. And then once I finish all of that, then I'll go back to do the back stitching. And I think there's some French knots in here too. And I think there's actually some French knots with the specialty thread too. So I haven't finished using that yet, but the full cross is complete. So I did get some of there's some blended pink stitches here for the blush on the snowman. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I think I'm still on track to maybe have time to finish this by the end of the month, but we'll see. I need to get a few more days on my dragons. And then if I'm able to get my goal there, then I'll be able to dedicate more time to this. So that's where I am with my snowman. And then the other whip I worked on this week is what I focused on for 24 hours cross stitch. So I've taken it out of the Q-snap. This is the picture of what it's going to look like. It's one of my Gecko Rouge kits. The artwork is by Jonas Jodek, also known as JoJo's Art on Instagram. It's called Ying Dragons. And for 24 hours of cross stitch, I wanted to actually get like the dragon's faces and like the head part done for both of these. It was like partially done, but not to where you could see the full face, and I actually was able to get that accomplished. So this is it out of the Q-snaps. I haven't ironed it or anything, so it's still kind of wrinkly, but so this is where we're at. Just move it up a little bit. I have stitched a little bit down here. I still have a needle attached. So the wings where they intersect come down all the way down to here. But over the weekend, I was able to get the faces done. I can move it a little closer. Look at all the details. It always like, I'm telling you, all the Gecko Rouge kits I've done, I've never been disappointed. You can see like the ridges leading up to the horns, the ridges on the face. Look at how many stitches are, like 9 stitches for that eye, for the pupil and everything. That's crazy. And then you can, I mean, you can basically make out the spirals. Like, these horns are supposed to be spiraled. You can see it. That is so cool. And the veins and the fins. I love how this is starting out. This dragon had the whiskers. You can kind of see there's kind of like a third whisker here. The nose, there's so much detail. And even this one, right? The eyes and all the fluff in the hair, the ear, the way that the horn is coming out of the head. It's like antlers. There's so many details in here too. I love how this is coming out. I'm like, I think I've hit 50% on this. I think over the weekend I hit 55%, or maybe that's what I'm angling to get. But yeah, so for 24 hours of cross stitch, I got like almost, not quite 3,000 stitches. My update video is supposed to be filmed yesterday, but I guess my sleep schedule got kind of thrown out of whack to do the full 24 hours, and I totally just zonked out, KO'd as soon as I got home from work yesterday. And this is, oh, if I didn't say, this is stitched on 28 count gridded even weave. And I started, like, the first page here was 1/1, and then I transitioned to doing 2/1 tent. And I mean, there is some 2/1 tent on the face, as well as 1/1. I honestly, you definitely can't tell the difference looking at it from a distance. And if you look up close, I mean, I think I really wouldn't be able to tell. The only reason why I know is, like, I know, like, some of the things that I stitched recently were done tent, so I know which areas it is, but I couldn't tell just by looking at it. And I think, I'm wondering if I could show you the back. Okay, that's how my back looks. So, like, the 1/1, I don't know if it feels any, like, some of these areas almost feel thicker. Maybe just the number of colors being used. Not sure. So it's not like this feels any thicker transitioning to 2/1 tent. But yeah. It's like an abstract version of the front. But yes, I'm definitely focusing on a finish for this sometime this year. And it looks like I'm gonna get there. So I haven't quite hit my monthly goal for that yet. I wanted to do 10,000 stitches this month, and I think I still have like 2,600 stitches to go. So I'll still be getting some more working on that. So I'll have to put it back on the Q-snap. So that's all the cross stitching that I worked on. The other thing that I did was just my crochet. Just that scarf/shawl I was working on. I think I'm using one of my little zipper pulls as a stitch count. So I did like that much within the past week. So it's coming up there. I need to check. I really like the pashmina scarves. So I want this, like, you work one half and then you end it and then work on the other half. So it's like symmetrical. And I want it to be, when I'm done, I want it to be about the same length as the pashmina scarf. So I'll have to check and see if I think I'm getting close. So those are the only things I worked on. I've been pretty monogamous. Just trying to get more progress. My plans are, if I finish the 2,600 stitches that I have to do on my dragons, I'm going to double down on my dimensions kit. And if I manage to finish that, then my goal is to work on my Ever After kit from Forbidden Fiber Co. It's a mystery sal based off the Ever After movie. And they've already released the frame, so I need to start working on that. But the first hint, or the first actual part release other than the frame, isn't released until towards the end of May, and then they'll be doing weekly releases. So I would like to be able to, work on this to at least get the frame stitched up before they release the first part. So that's what I'm planning on. Okay, so for purchases, I didn't purchase anything crafty this past week, but something came in the mail that I was anxiously waiting for. It makes sense. It took a while to get here though, because it came all the way from Canada. So remember I had said that I had watched the Runner Stitcher, and he had shown a fairy pattern from Enchanting Layer. Well, I Googled them, and they have a website, and I found that not only did they have fairy patterns, they had mermaid patterns. So I had to buy the mermaid patterns that they had. So this is, I bought two. This is, I guess they number it EL and then the number. So this is EL-75 Aquamarine. Look at that. It's got a mermaid with a hippocampus. It looks like, oh, it's got fins. That looks so cool. I'm probably going to maybe adjust the way they're doing the back stitching, because they're doing it very, what would you call that? You know, the kits where they do like square, like the outlining looks very square. I'm probably going to smooth that out, the edges. But that looks so pretty. And there's, I mean, I can show you the back here. It's got 2 Krennics, 1 Rainbow Gallery, Treasure Braid. There's some dinky dies. There's 3 Mill beads. And this is where they're located. And this is the website information. I'll probably put it in my video details down below. But enchantinglayer.com. You can, there's quite a few other patterns. They have some, I know people are always looking for like male cross stitch patterns. They have some on there. And they have like couples, like there's a fairy couple that I thought looked really cute. That if you wanted to do like a wedding sampler thing, you could stitch that up. So this is the first mermaid pattern I got. The other mermaid pattern I got was EL-90, Siren's Companion. Another mermaid, this time with a sea dragon, or sea serpent, I guess. Oh, it's got horns, could be dragon. She's sitting on a rock. It's got some fishies. And I think, if I looked at the back, I think some of the fishies are done 1/1. So that'll be interesting. This one has 4 Krennics, 4 dinky dies, and 4 beads. Yeah, I'm really interested in working those up. I might start one for my birthday. I don't know. I have an itch to start a mermaid, but I haven't just decided what I'll be doing. But yeah, I definitely recommend going to the website and checking out all the pretties that they have. Oh, and also, they sent me this. I guess it's a remnant of some of the fabric that they have. It's a really nice piece. I don't have a lot of experience with fabric, but if I had to guess, I would think this is cashel linen. And it's, I got my tape measure right here. Like 10.5 by 22 inches. Pretty fabric. So that was just I guess a bonus that they put in with my package. So that was really nice. They also sell fabric on the website, if I didn't say that. They have patterns and they have fabric. So yes, definitely go check them out. So that's basically it for this video. The last thing that I have is the shoutouts. I've been watching some people, I guess I had subscribed to them, but so one of the people that I recently watched, their Flosstube channel is the Sea Dragon's Lair. I guess they'd had a break on Flosstube, but they just released a new video recently. I love every single project that they showed. They had, sea dragons, shocker. They also said that they were working on the Dark Queen of the Sea. She's got like the fish and the part of the torso, so like one of the first couple parts of the sal complete. And she dyed her own fabric, so if you're interested in seeing somebody who likes to dye their own fabric, looks like she does a bit of that too. So definitely go, and I will link them below. You can follow their channel. The Cross Stitch the Globe recently put out another video, and they announced the winners of their giveaway. So if you entered their giveaway, go over to their channel and see if you won. And they have some other projects that they're working on, really cool, and they have started talking about their plans for upcoming videos, some of the videos they're about to release, and also what they're planning on working on for Mermaid. Blushing Pink Stitches also released a new video here recently. She showed something on her channel. I should have made a note of it. But I, like, as soon as she showed it, I had, like, a, you know, put a little reminder in my head to use that video as a reference because I wanted one of the patterns or something she referenced in there. The Intuitive Stitcher, she released a video, pretty short, just letting everybody know that, one of those stores, there's so many stores having sales, like for, I guess, start of spring sales. Is it Whimsy Designs? I know they're the people who stitched that really popular design with like the blue pumpkin and the black cat and the alphabet. They have a 20% sale going on. I think they have the coupon code on their Facebook page. So if you go to their Facebook page, you can get the coupon code, and I think you can use it on the website. But if you go to the Intuitive Stitcher's Flosstube, she put out like a 4-minute short video talking about what sales they were running. So I thought that was really helpful. And I mean, Instagram's just been flooding me with all the new patterns that Thread Geeks is releasing. I think they also have a sale going on. Buy 2 charts, get the 3rd one free. So Chrysabug is one of the new designers that they have on there. I have my eye on 3 of her patterns. A lot of her patterns are really my style. She has a lot of Art Nouveau patterns that are out, but 3 really caught my eye because they remind me of, if you ever played the game Smite, Arena of the Gods, it's like a free game that you can download and play, and you get to play as different gods and goddesses. And the 3 that really caught my eye make me think about 3 of the gods that I played in the game, and it's the Morrigan, Persephone, and Venus. Like the designs that she has, the way that she has them in her artwork remind me of the way the characters are depicted in the game. She has Artemis. Is it Artemis on there? But it doesn't look like the Artemis that's in the game, so I'm not really, I don't know, it didn't catch my eye, but those 3 really remind me of those game characters. So I'm probably going to end up buying them eventually, but I don't know. I'm waiting to see, depending on what happens the next few days, I might have the funds to go ahead and pull the trigger on purchasing it during the sale. If not, I'll just end up buying it after the sale. And obviously, even if I bought them individually, right, like, I probably would end up having to do that anyway to actually finish one of them before I start on the next one. But she has lots and lots of beautiful artwork that Thread Geeks has charted. So if you want to check that out, Thread Geeks website, and check them out. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm hoping that, towards, I guess next week will be my end of the month review, the next video that I'll be posting. So hopefully I'll have more progress, and keep your fingers crossed I'll actually have a finish on my snowman. It'll be really cool because that'll be the first Gold Collection Petites kit that I've finished from Dimensions. And actually it might be my first Dimensions finish, actually. Because I know I finished some kits from Designworks, and I know I finished an RTO kit, but I don't think I finished one of the Dimensions kits yet. So that'll be my first one. So wish me luck on that. In the meantime, I hope you have fun. If you participated in 24 Hours Cross Stitch, let me know what you worked on below. I'd be very interested in hearing about what you spent your time on. Did you need to catch up on sleep afterwards? Pop me a comment down below and let me know. And until next time, make sure you get plenty of stitching time, and happy stitching.